Welcome to a deep dive on iOS 18.1.
18.1.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's been a busy week in the world of Apple news,
It has.
hasn't it?
People are going crazy for this update.
They are, and we are too. So
Absolutely.
we've been digging into all of the articles, all of the blog posts, everything that we can find about this new update so that we can condense it down.
Yes.
Give you
You need to know.
the good stuff.
All of the good stuff.
All the
meat and potatoes.
The meat and potatoes of iOS 18.1.
That's right.
Yeah.
So before we get into the nitty-gritty, why don't you give us a high-level view of what this update is really all about?
Sure. So iOS 18.1, this is Apple's first sort of big foray into what they're calling Apple Intelligence.
And this is basically their branding for on-device AI.
Okay.
So a lot of the AI stuff that we've seen up until this point has been cloud-based.
Mm-hmm.
Your data gets sent up to a server,
Right.
it gets processed, and then the results get beamed back down to your phone.
Right.
Apple is taking a different approach here.
Okay.
They are putting the AI processing power directly on your device.
Oh, that's got to be huge for privacy then.
Huge for privacy, and it also means that these AI features can work offline.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Because they don't require a trip to the cloud.
That's really interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're calling it Apple Intelligence.
Apple Intelligence, yeah.
What's the big deal? What can it actually do?
So this first iteration of Apple Intelligence, it's kind of like they're dipping their toes in the water.
Oh.
But what they've shown us so far is already pretty impressive.
Okay.
The biggest change by far is to Siri.
Oh, really?
Siri has gotten a major upgrade.
Yeah.
In the past, Siri has always felt a bit, robotic, like you had to phrase things in a very specific way to get it to understand you.
Yeah.
With Apple Intelligence, Siri is now contextually aware.
What does that mean?
It means that Siri understands what's happening on your screen, what app you're using, even what you were doing previously on your phone.
Wow.
And it uses all of that information to give you more relevant responses.
So it's like Siri is finally learning how to actually assist me.
Exactly.
Instead of just, like you said, being a robot that I have to talk to in a certain way.
It's like having a real assistant
Right.
who can anticipate your needs
That's incredible.
and help you get things done faster.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so Siri is way smarter now.
Siri's way smarter.
What else can Apple Intelligence do?
What else can it do?
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about the writing tools.
Okay.
Because these are really cool.
Okay.
There are 3 new writing tools that are powered by Apple Intelligence: Proofread, Rewrite, and Summarize.
Okay.
And these might sound like simple features, but the technology behind them is incredibly sophisticated.
Okay.
This is not your average grammar checker.
Okay.
This is AI that can actually understand the meaning of your words.
Oh, wow.
And help you express yourself more effectively.
So how do these tools actually work? Like, give me an example.
Okay, so let's say you're writing an important email and you want to make sure that it's clear, concise, and persuasive.
Right.
You can use the new Rewrite tool to help you rephrase sentences, adjust the tone, and even suggest stronger arguments.
So it's like having an editor.
Like having a professional editor.
Built into my phone.
Built right into your iPhone.
That's amazing.
It's incredible.
That's really cool.
Yeah, and the summary feature is just as impressive.
Okay.
Imagine being able to instantly summarize a lengthy report or article or even an email thread without having to read every single word.
Yeah.
That's what this tool can do.
So you're saying I can finally achieve...
Inbox zero.
Inbox zero.
Inbox zero is within reach.
That's a dream.
It's a dream come true.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
That's a game changer for sure.
Okay,
so, we've talked about Siri. We've talked about these writing tools. What about some of these design changes that are coming in iOS 18.1?
Yeah, the design changes are really interesting.
Okay.
I think one of the biggest ones is the new home screen layout options.
Okay.
You know how it used to be?
Yeah.
You were kind of stuck with that rigid grid of apps.
Like you can move them around, but they snap to this grid.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, you couldn't really customize it beyond just rearranging the icons.
Right.
Well, iOS 18.1 gives you almost complete freedom over the home screen layout.
Oh, wow.
You can place apps and widgets wherever you want.
Seriously?
It's like Apple finally listened to all the power users who have been asking for more customization options.
Okay, so how does it work? Like, can I literally just put an app icon halfway across the screen?
Pretty much, yeah.
No way.
It's a little tricky to get used to at first.
Okay.
But once you get the hang of it, it's really freeing.
Oh, that's cool.
You can create these really unique and personalized home screen layouts.
That's awesome. I'm very excited about that.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, so home screen layouts are a free-for-all now.
Yeah.
What else is new in the design department?
Well, one small welcome change is the addition of a control center reset option.
Yes.
Yes.
Finally.
This is something that has been needed
I know, right?
for so long.
It's like every time I go in there and try to customize it,
Yeah.
I just end up making things worse.
Yes.
And then I'm stuck with a messed up control center
Yes.
for weeks until I finally get around to fixing it.
Well, now you can just go into the settings and reset Control Center back to its defaults.
It's so nice.
It's such a small thing.
Yeah.
But it makes a big difference.
It really does.
Yeah.
Okay, what else?
Okay, let's talk NFC.
Okay.
Because this is a big one.
Okay.
For a long time, Apple has been very restrictive with the iPhone's NFC chip. They've basically limited it to Apple Pay.
Yeah.
And a handful of other uses.
Right.
Well, with iOS 18.1, they are finally opening up NFC to developers.
Okay, so what does that mean for me?
It means that we're going to start seeing a lot more cool and creative uses for NFC on the iPhone.
Okay.
Imagine being able to use your iPhone as a digital key for your car.
Okay. Yeah.
Or your hotel room.
Okay.
Or imagine tapping your phone to a poster to instantly download an app or view more information.
Okay, like interactive posters.
Exactly.
That's cool.
The possibilities are pretty much endless.
That is very cool.
Yeah, and I think this is one of those things that it's going to take a while for developers to really wrap their heads around and figure out all the different ways that they can use it.
Right.
But I'm really excited to see what they come up with.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So much good stuff in this update.
So much.
It's hard to even keep track.
I know, right?
Okay, so we talked about NFC.
Yeah.
Like you said, huge change there.
Huge.
But it's going to take a while
for
developers to catch up.
It's going to be interesting to see what they come up with next year.
Totally, yeah. What are you most excited about in terms of like the smaller things?
Oh, the smaller things.
Yeah.
Let me see.
The quality of life.
Quality of life, yeah.
Improvements.
Well, I'm a sucker for a good control center tweak.
Okay.
And they've added a really nice one in iOS 18.1.
Okay.
You can finally reset the control center layout.
Thank goodness.
Back to the defaults.
Hallelujah.
I know, right?
Because as we've just established, I can't be trusted.
You and me both.
In the control center.
It's a dangerous place.
It is?
Yeah.
Okay, so control center reset, that's huge.
Huge.
I love that.
What else? What else is good?
Give me something else good.
Oh, this is a big one. Call recording. Finally, it's here.
It only took them like 10 years too long.
Right.
But we'll take it.
But it's here. It works well.
Okay, good.
You just tap a button during a call, and it records the audio.
Is it on by default, or is it something that you have to like...
No, you have to enable it in the settings.
Okay.
And it's all above board. There are legal disclaimers.
Okay.
It notifies the other party that the call is being recorded.
That's good.
So yeah, no more
shady business.
Shady business.
We'd love to see it.
Exactly.
Okay, what else?
Let me think.
Got anything else up your sleeve?
I've got one more for you.
Okay.
This is specifically for the selfie lovers out there.
Okay.
On the iPhone 16 Pro, you can now switch between the front and rear cameras using a simple swipe gesture within camera control.
Okay.
So you don't have to
reach around
and try to find that little button while you're holding your phone.
Yeah.
Very nice. Very elegant.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, is that everything?
I think so.
For iOS 18.1?
Yeah, I think that's the good stuff.
Okay, I'm so excited to install this update.
Me too.
When it comes out.
I'm already on the beta. It's great.
How's the battery life?
Battery life is good.
That's always the question.
Always the question, yeah.
Awesome. Well, this has been so fun, as always.
It has.
Thank you for geeking out with me about iOS 18.1.
My pleasure.
And to our listeners, thank you for joining us for this deep dive.
Yes, thank you.
We hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time.
See you next time.